y'all.
Hi, I'm R.H. Snow, author of the post-apocalyptic sci-fi western saga Watcher of the D00m and its associated tabletop role-playing game System and Star, which has been nominated for the Prometheus Award Best Novel of the Year 3 times for 2021. And I'm here today to tell you about my writer's challenge that I gave to myself, where I would finish a manuscript and have 100,000 words done in 4 days while I locked myself in a small trailer. And I'm here to tell you, I failed! Yay! So I was locked up in a trailer in Austin, Texas, and I really did stay there. I stayed there actually for 3 days. We had to cut the trip shorter, and I didn't know that. So I spent part of that 4th day on the road, and then I came home and I wrote some more just because I had that 24 hours to do it. But I have learned some valuable lessons while I'm doing this. Now, first of all, we need to go through all of my excuses because I really worked hard. Let's see. Oh, I had to eat.
Oh my gosh, y'all, here it comes. Y'all, Sriracha sauce and balsamic vinegar is the bomb.
I had to look at Congress Avenue and see some places where they were selling art. Really important to do that.
With all of the best things in it, like stormtroopers, Willie Nelson, cowboy boots.
I had to go to the Continental Club.
This is the Continental Club, one of the premier places for fine music in Austin, Texas.
I had to go to Book People and try to sell the book. Yay!
That's right, Book People, nestled in this quiet little alcove over here. It's one of the greatest bookstores in the state of Texas.
And I had like a whole time on the road.
Texas, our Texas, all hail Lone Star State, yeah!
And I have learned one of the most valuable lessons. This is the reason why it's so important to do a challenge on yourself. I have actually knocked out like huge swaths of words in the past where I was literally just cranking it. And this time I was actually on my iPad like I had been in the past. I have learned that I am going to really have to have that eye surgery if I'm going to continue writing. I was shocked at how much harder it's gotten for me. Now, I was on an iPad, so it wasn't on a phone like I had been before. And I've done it where you literally thumb it in, and it's like, you know, just go ahead and write an entire novel with your thumbs, which is kind of cool. It, you know, it sort of gives you a little bit of exercise. But when last few years that I've been as an author, I've started to lose my eyesight, and I actually have to get some surgery, and I've been putting it off because it costs money and because it's like, oh, I don't want to do it, but I know that I've got to get it done. I was shocked at how much my eyesight's really degraded over the last 2 years. And so here's hoping the surgery is going to help with that. I do have macular degeneration, however, it is under control, and it hasn't advanced as much as I thought it would, so that's really great. But the vision correction that I'm going to have to get and the surgery that I'm going to have to get done is going to have to take place, or this is going to be a lot harder if I can't see what I'm doing. So I actually have a huge setup here. Y'all don't realize how big my screen is. I'll be here. Look at this picture right here. Ding! So here's my setup between this and a really tiny HP laptop and my iPad. This setup has helped me write almost 1 million words in the series Watcher of the D00m. And if you notice, this is what I'm having to write with now. There's my iPad for reference. And look up there, there's that huge screen that I've got. I love my backlit keyboard and my backlit mouse. I use them because I lose things now, even if I'm in a lit environment. So I have to make sure that I have it where I can find it at all times. And that font that you can read from here, that's the font size I have to use now in order to be able to write and see what I'm writing. Otherwise, I get the words mixed up. You'll see there's a lot of typos sometimes for me. And I've brought in editors so that way they can actually read now so I don't miss something, because it's getting a little harder, guys. I am going to have to get my eyes fixed, it looks like. Or if I can't get them fixed, I'm going to have to finish up and learn how to type, even if I can't see. That was probably the thing that slowed me down the most, is I wasn't touch typing. I was literally doing hunt and peck, and I still got 11,000 words done on doing hunt and peck on an iPad, which was actually pretty good. The biggest thing I learned about this, besides the fact that I'm going to need to hurry up and get my surgery so I don't go completely blind before I write this novel, is that I don't just follow the arc. It's really important. I've got an arc written, and I've got a lot of detail in it already. I've actually got a 60,000 word arc for the whole 3 series. And I'm very faithful in trying to follow the main character's growth and how they go through their storyline. And so I've got it set up with certain scenes are key. And I actually wrote a couple of key scenes this time with that 11,000 words. So that was really exciting for me because it's so wonderful to see them come together. But I also learned that when I just do free flow, this kind of challenge really helped me just put myself into, you know what, I'm just going to sit down and write. And say, I'm going to go down, I'm going to write all these words. Well, of course, I go back and I actually took out about 1,000 words after I got finished. So I'm not counting them because I edited them out afterwards. But the ability to sit down and just go, I'm just going to write and see what happens. Something is better than nothing. And it actually worked out really well. We had some new characters show up that I had no idea were going to show up. They just sort of sprang onto the page and filled a role, and it was insane to see them come to life so quickly. And so actually a lot of that 11,000 words was spent with two of our brand new characters that I think you're going to absolutely love. And we do already have Trail of Travail. The manuscript's finished. It's ready to be edited and to get looked at, and then we'll go through 2 or 3 rounds of just revisions. And while I'm finishing out the series, that will be going through that process. And now I am almost 30,000 words into the second book of the second series, which is Watcher of the Damned, Caballeros de Camino. And so, Knights of the Road. And so I think you'll really love these stories. There's a lot of trail work in this. There's a lot of sort of Mad Max Western stuff going on, and it's been so much fun to write. So once again, yeah, I had my challenge, and I got that 11,000 in, which is about 1/10 of what I wanted to get done. But hey, it's there, and I'm happy with it. And I'll be putting out a little video. I am going to be revealing my Easter egg. I had an Easter egg I was going to reveal if I actually managed to get it all done. I went ahead and filmed it and taped it, and I will be revealing that when we get to the end of the manuscript to tell you what's going to be in this as a little spoiler for the book of an Easter egg that's hidden in there regarding my hidden past. Yay! But anyhow, that's what I've done. So I am sorry I failed you, my friends. I didn't get 100,000 words written in 4 days. On the other hand, I did work on my stuff, and I got you some brand new characters that you are gonna love. So this is R.H. Snow coming to you live from my Boudoir of Bodaciousness in my wonderful comfy Dubble-wide of Doom, saying I love you, and I will see you in the next installment. Bye-bye.